Hey, beautiful people, it's Rickita. I'm back with another video, but this is actually going to be the first video in a series on how to remove accounts from your credit report. So I'm going to show you guys how to remove different accounts from your credit reports. Let me show you guys a few screenshots. Whether you guys have like inquiries that you need to get removed from your credit reports, you guys need to remove a public record, which is your bankruptcy. If you have to get a bankruptcy deleted, here's another bankruptcy, then this is how you're going to get it removed. I'm going to show you guys how to do that also. I'm going to show you guys how to just remove accounts. Like, say if you messed up with maybe Federal before, Best Buy, it's hard to get that kickoff off if you messed up with that, but some people messed up with that, and it's like when an account's supposed to help you build your credit. Discover, it's a lot of accounts on here. I'm going to show you guys how to remove them. Another bankruptcy being removed. So I'm going to show you guys how to remove these accounts, even student loans. So I'm going to go through and show you guys how to remove a student loan from your credit reports. And also a collection. So a collection, Wakefield, a lot of people got that. It's medical bills. I'm going to show you guys how to remove that. Another collection, Jefferson Capital System. I'll show you guys how to do this. So this is just the first video. So if you guys have different accounts like Capital One, Credit One Bank, these are good ones also. I'm going to show you guys how to remove them. And a lot of people messed up with Community Bank. I personally know I messed up with them in the past also. So I want to show you guys how to remove them. Lane Bryant, New York and Company. These are those credit cards with the shopping cart trick. So some people, got those credit cards and, maybe they messed up with them. So I'm going to show you guys how to remove them. But the first one I want to show you guys is late payments. So this is just how to remove late payments. Please continue to go through the series and I'll show you guys how to remove those other accounts from your credit reports. Remember, I do have my membership and I will go over my membership with you. So if you're part of my membership, I can help you send out some of these letters. But this is kind of like a do it yourself. I'm going to show you guys how to do this yourself. Okay. If this is your first time watching my videos, make sure you guys subscribe. Please subscribe. I'm trying to hit 100,000. I mean, not 100,000, 100,000 subscribers, not dollars, 100,000 subscribers by the end of this year. So definitely make sure you guys subscribe. If you have any questions, feel free to call me 833-Rickita. That's if you guys have like credit questions. I have my mortgage brokerage. So if you guys are looking, not mortgage, but real estate brokerage, if you guys are looking to buy a home, definitely call me 407-374-2747 and I'll be happy to help you with that process. But let's not waste any time. Let's get right on into it. So first, let me show you an example of like a late payment. So Navy Federal, some people have late payments on their accounts, and this is what you'll look at when you guys look on Identity IQ and you pull up your credit reports. Look down in the description. I have a link where you can get your Identity IQ credit reports for just $1 for the trial. And then also, if you guys get the actual late payment letter from me, letter, should I say, it's 6 letters total, then I'll also include a link on there so you can use that also, so you can get that $1 trial. They do not have that on their website, so it's something exclusive that I do have that you guys can use. But if you can see right here, they got late payments, but look at the late payments. The late payments are actually all the way at the bottom. You see where you see like the green and you see the yellow. The yellow is the late payment. So September 2022, Experian said that they were late. TransUnion and Equifax said they was okay. And then August 2022, TransUnion and Equifax said they were late. And then you got incomplete data for Experian. For Experian for August 2022. So that's the late payment that we need to work on removing. Let me say this to you guys too. When you want to remove late payments, sometimes the credit bureaus, because we're going to send a letter to the company. So I have 6 letters that you guys can send out, and you're going to each month you're going to keep sending them if it's not removed, that late payment. But understand too, sometimes with late payments, they may delete the full account. So you need to understand or think, do I want to get this full account deleted, or do I want to just keep this account? Do I not want to take that risk? Because it is a great chance that when you send out letters to the credit bureaus telling them to remove a late payment, sometimes they could just remove the late payment and change it as you was never late. But then a lot of times too, the credit bureaus may be like, you know what, let's just delete the full account. We have no time for this. So I just want to give that warning. So now that I gave that warning, let's go and check out what we have to do. So I created some dispute letters for you guys. So on my website, Rickita.com, you can schedule a call home buying application. You can fill that out, look at some of my home tours. But right here, all of these are dispute letters. So I created a late payment dispute letter package. It's only $27, you all. You'll be able to work to remove your late payments from your credit reports, and it's 6 letters total. So it's not just like a 1 letter thing, it's a package. So I'm very happy that I was able to put this together for you. So if you want to follow along and you want the actual letter that we're going to go over today, then make sure you guys look down below in the description and look down below in the comments, and you'll be able to get that letter there. Now that is on my website, Rickita.com. We also have student loans, collections, charge-offs, and bankruptcy letters. Now, the bankruptcy letter is only 4 letters in that package because, we're not sending letters to the actual company. But still, you guys have 5 different type of accounts you can remove using these letters, and the packages are only $27, which is a steal. So that means that you're basically going to be paying less than $4, well, about a little over $4 a letter. That is amazing. So less than $5 a letter, you'll be able to start working to remove that late payment. So definitely check it out on Rickita.com. And I have it in the description. I have it in the comments. Now, when you purchase it, this is what you'll see. So your late payment dispute letter. So I'll give you a spiel. Thank you so much for purchasing. It should take about 3 months to complete it. You can go to aura.com/Rickita2, and you can get the trial there to look at your credit reports. And then also too, you'll be able to start protecting your identity. So please check that out. It's a 14-day free trial, and then you'll be able to see what's on your credit reports there also too, and lock your Experian credit report. So definitely check that out. Now, this is what we have to do. So letter number 1, we're going to send that to the credit bureaus. That's what we're going to do today. After that, you're going to do letter 2 and 3. 2 or 3, depending on if they're going to respond or not. I'll say, hey, if they respond, send letter number 2. If they don't respond, send letter number 3. So that means if you got a response back in the mail, that they mail you something, with your results saying that they removed it or they didn't remove it. So that's when you're going to determine which one you're going to send. And then letter number 4, that's when you're going to send directly to the company. So in this case, we're going to write that dispute letter. Let me go back. We're going to write that dispute letter for Navy Federal. Okay. So this letter is going to go directly to Navy Federal. So that is going to be the 2nd month. Now, the 3rd month, if it's not deleted, you need to mail letter number 5 to the credit bureaus, and then letter number 6 needs to go to the company also. Then after that, month number 4, you can file complaints with the Better Business Bureau, the CFPB, and the Attorney General that's in your state. Now, this is up to you. Now, if you with these late payments, we're assuming that you were actually late. So we're going to assume that you were actually late, and we're begging them to remove it, because that's usually what's going on with the late payments. Okay. Now, if you you shouldn't have had these late payments, then you filed those complaints. But understand, you filed the complaints against a company that still you have a credit card with or a car with, so be cautious with that. So that's what you're going to do. And then here's the links I was telling you about. So you get all 3 of your credit, all 3 of your credit scores and your reports for $1 for the 7-day trial. Here's that link right now. If you want to join my membership for mentorship, then definitely go to Rickita.com. And let me show you. When you go to Rickita.com, here is my memberships here. If you're part of membership, you technically do not keep buying letters going forward, because you're going to get all these letters plus more inside of my membership for free, as long as you're a member. And then also, get the free trial with Aura right here. And then here's the addresses to the credit bureaus, because you will have to mail out your letters to the credit bureaus depending on which credit bureau is listed on. That Navy Federal account is listed on all 3, so we're going to send it to all 3. So here is the letter. I put some X's here so that, you guys cannot see the information. But when you guys purchase your letters, it's not going to be like this. It's going to have all the juicy information here that you need to have here. But I want to show you guys how to actually fill this out. So let me zoom in very, very close so you all can be able to see it a lot better. So now that I zoomed in very close, let's actually go through and fill out this letter. So first, you want to go ahead and put your name here. You want to fill in your address with your city, state, and zip code down below. Put your social security number here, and then also put the date of the letter. Now, you have to send this to the credit bureau. So TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian. You have to do this letter 3 separate times because you got to send it to 3 different companies. And you can go ahead and put the name of the credit bureau here, the address, and then their city, state, and zip code. Don't forget that was above. That was these addresses that I showed you here. That's what you're going to actually plug in here. So you can just copy paste it too if that's something you want to do. So you can just go ahead and copy this. If you just want to go ahead and copy it, and then you can paste it here just like that. And that's the address. Now, to whom it may concern, I am writing to request that you verify the late payments listed on my credit reports. And it goes into a spiel. Now, this is for the credit bureaus, you guys. So after you'll leave this alone. After you put your personal information at the top, what I want you to do is I want you to go ahead and fill in this information. So the account name and the account number. Now, when you guys get your credit reports from Identity IQ, they will give you your account name, which is right at the top. It's a Navy FCU. So you can put it in just like that. And then the account number is what I kind of put the red over because it's somebody's real account. So I didn't want you guys to see that. So you want to go ahead and put that full account number in. As you can see, it's different. They actually have different account numbers here. So you can go ahead and put an account number in. If you don't want to put an account number in, that's still fine because the credit bureaus know the account. So that's if you guys getting it from Credit Karma. Like say if you don't get your credit reports from Identity IQ, if you just use Credit Karma, they're going to know that account. Just based off of the name. But I will suggest you guys do get that account number because it's going to make it easier for you all. So now that you put that information in, you put that name of the account. So let's go ahead and just put something there. FCU, let's act like this is their account number, right? And then you'll have to go ahead and repeat. I want you to repeat this information. So put your date of birth here, put your address here on this line, and then put your social security number here, and then also type your name and put it here. I do not want you to sign this letter. I just want you to go ahead and mail it into the credit bureaus. Now, I will suggest that you guys send this out certified. So when you guys are trying to dispute accounts, it's best to send it certified. So let me get a certified receipt so you can know what it looked like, because that is going to be best for you all if you guys were to actually send it certified, because this way you can track it just in case they don't remove it and you do want to send in complaints to the Better Business Bureau. You'll have a paper trail showing them that you indeed mailed out this letter. You're not lying. You mailed this letter out and they did not respond. So here is the actual certified receipt that I would love for you guys to send out. This is going to be a little under $5 to send. So you have 3 letters. So you're going to be paying $15 to actually mail them out. But this is so worth it, you all. I'm telling you, especially if you get into like bankruptcies, the foreclosures, charge off, those different things. You really want to send this out. Your collections, you want to make sure you send this out. And a lot of times you can get better results from actually sending this out. So this is the certified mail receipt. This is what I want you to send out. I'll say wait about a week, and then you guys can start tracking to see if they got it. Once you know that they have the letters, then I want you all to wait 31 days. Give me an extra day. 31 days from the date that they actually got the letter to get some type of response. So go ahead at the 31st day, please pull a copy of your credit reports again on Identity IQ. Don't just go in there because they say, hey, your reports are available again. No, wait your 31 days, and say if Equifax got a little bit later, they got it a day later, wait for that one too, because you want to make sure that you're within the correct time frame for all 3 of them. Go ahead and pull your reports and see if it's deleted. If it's not deleted, then you all have to go back through the steps, and you have to be a little bit more vigorous with your letters. So you're going to have to send out letter 2 or 3, depending on if they responded or not. And then also you have to mail letter number 4, and that's going to go directly to Navy Federal. When you guys look on Identity IQ, you will have that address for Navy Federal down below, all the way at the bottom. They have all the addresses for all the companies listed on your credit report. So please keep that in mind. That is a great address. You can mail it. You can mail your letters to. Please focus on sending these certified, you guys, and tracking it. Sometimes people don't send it certified. If you just want to see if you can look up on something and you don't really want to make sure you have a paper trail, which I don't suggest, then you could just send it regular mail. Just put a stamp on it and just send it regular mail, and you can still see accounts get removed. But understand, I suggest you go through the process. It's going to take 3 months for sending out those letters, and then after that you want to make sure that you send out complaints. If you guys have any questions, definitely let me know. Don't forget, you guys can get these letters on my website, so just go to rickita.com and then you'll see all of the letters here. So late payments, student loans, collections, charge-offs, and bankruptcies. So you'll see all the letters here. And now that we're done with this one, call or text me. Let's go ahead and go to the next letter that is on the list, which we're going to go over how to remove student loans from your credit report. So if you have student loans, let's actually work on getting those removed and getting those deleted from your credit report. So the U.S. Department of Education or whoever you have them with, let's start to work to remove them. I'll see you guys in the next video.